Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In here we get our segment, which is what we present about LAN, MAN, and WAN. Okay, what is LAN? A collection of a number of peripherals consisting of several computer, printers, LAN cards, and other equipment that are integrated with one another. Thus, we can carry out activities such as exchanging data or information easily and quickly. LAN technology, LAN or local area network, a computer network that is still in a building or room that uses at least two computers, each of which has a network card. LAN network function. Basically, the function of the LAN network is to connect several computers in the network so that the work process becomes easier and faster. To connect several computers in a small area to enable communication between computers and devices in the network, to enable and speed up the process of sharing data and program between computers on the network, and help save operational costs because devices on a network can be used together. For example, printers and servers.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am Sri Wahyuni from Informatic Engineering 22A. 22I. I will explain to you about Metropolitan Area Network, or we can say MAN. And then, what is MAN? MAN, or Metropolitan Area Network, is a computer network within a city which connect various locations such as computers, office, and other. MAN network is a combination of several plans. MAN is direct network to build direct network to build a network within office in the one city or between factories or agencies and the central office within its reach. Metropolitan Area Network implementation. Some of the technology used for this purpose are asynchronous transfer mode or ATM, FDDI, and SMDS. This technology enables the processing of being replaced with Ethernet-based connection such as, for example, Metro Ethernet in various regions. And metropolitan area network link between local area network have been built wirelessly using either radio, microwave, or infrared. Most companies lease or rent circuit from general operation of router because laying long stretch of cable is quite advanced. And what the advantage and disadvantage of man? The advantage of man is the first exchange of data and information can be occur more accurately and faster. And the second, development in the field of science for college or school schools. And the next, helping communication between college or school or employer in an office can be done via chat or email. And the disadvantage of man is the first is higher operational costs, and the second one is maintenance costs are very expensive, and the next is often used as the target of cracker to gain personal gain. And the last is quite complicated if there is network trouble. The function and objective of the metropolitan area network. Like several other networks, the metropolitan area network also has function and goals, and here are some of them. The first, have a building and implementing network system, and the second one is can be used to connect computer network, and the last is communication can be more efficient. Thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah, hello, my name is Manik Pajar Anugrah, and in here I want to continue my friend discussion about networking, but in here I want not talk about LAN or MAN, but I want to talk about WAN or wide area network. Maybe for informatics student, wide area network is no longer new things, right? And then, what is the wide area network? Enriching internet in various sectors, wide area network conditions are needed, according to the book Basic Introduction to Computer Network. Wide area network is a computer network that has a wide scope, reaching a country or even a continent. The existence of this network itself is due to the combined result of LAN and MAN. So, the wide area network or WAN is combined result of LAN and MAN. In building your own WAN network, you need fiber optic cables, telephone cables, or you can also use satellites. Therefore, the range is very wide and requires a very large cost. Yeah. Among the many types of computer network, WAN network have quite unique characteristics, including the first, networks used to connect devices that can be reached by other networks, such as LANs and MANs. So the second one, the network used to make connection over a long distance and then can send data packets between switch, routers, and between networks that have been built. And then network used to access bandwidth over a long distance required serial connection of various types. And the last one, network that work on the OSI layer in the physical layer and data link layer. So in here have a double AN network device, yeah, in order to have a wide area network and make good use of it. Several network devices are needed. Yeah, the network device consists of routers, modems, antennas, and so on. To get a more complete explanation, here are the wide area network device, including for the first is routers. Router is a device that functions to transmit data packets from the internet network to other devices through, through the routing process. Not only that, the router also functions to support the network while doing its job, namely connectivity, flexibility, and so on. And the second one, in here have a modems. Modem or modulator demodulator is an electronic device used to connect computers, laptops, or mobile phones or other devices to the internet. The modem also acts as a data sender on the telephone line by modulating and demodulating signals. And the last one in here have antenna. The antenna is a sophisticated tool that was discovered through a process over a long period of time. The presence of an antenna certainly makes it easier for a communication tool to capture signal, which are then transferred into image, writing, and sound. And then in here, wide area network function. What the function from wide area network? Yeah, the function wide area network have many have more function, but the main function of wide area network is to connect one computer to another. However, beside this function, there are more detailed functions of one network, such as facilitating communication, interactive LAN and MAN, and so on. More clearly, here are some wide area network functions, including the first, to facilitate communication. WAN network coverage is quite wide, so companies that have several offices in different areas can communicate and carry out data transmission activities easily and quickly. Therefore, WAN network greatly facilitate integration between devices because many computers are connected on the same network. And the second one, integrate LAN and MAN in addition to facilitating communication. WAN also function to integrate LAN and MAN. Yeah, that is, WAN becomes an integration bribe from network that are smaller in scope, namely LAN and MAN network. That way, companies can more easily get the latest information and updates. And in here, advantage and disadvantage from wide area network. For the advantage from area network, the first is use for transmission of files, data, and research with a network of workstation. And the second one can get information in real time, and then by utilizing workstation connection, WAN network can be used to share research or research. Yeah, and for the last one, WAN has a wide and large network system so that it can reach countries, continents, and even the whole world. But the WAN also have this disadvantage. Yeah, for disadvantage from WAN, the first is the cost for the network construction, facilities, and maintenance are very high because their coverage is very broad. And the second one, in terms of settings, WAN network are more difficult and complicated. And the last one, the tools needed to build this network are also not cheap. Yeah, maybe from me enough. From me enough. Thanks for the attention. Bye.